last time we spoke, you did not have your long-term contract extension, and I wish you a hearty congratulations on that, sir. $95 million, a whole bunch of new money, a whole bunch of guaranteed money. And I follow you on Twitter, at Crosby Maxx, 2 X's. And I saw a photograph that you had tweeted out on the 11th of March. It's your right hand on the steering wheel with the date of 3/11/20 on your thumb. And you said, today is a special day, 2 years sober. And then I saw on your Twitter account just a few hours later a photograph of you smiling and signing a new contract with that very same hand. And it blew me away that on your 2-year sober anniversary, you hit it with a long-term contract. And I'm wondering how that landed with you, Maxx Crosby.
Yeah, it's funny because the night before is when I got the news that we were locked in. We had been going back and forth for a little while, and we finally got to a point where we were comfortable, they were comfortable, and we got it done. So I knew that next day I was going to be signing and everything like that. And it's just crazy how it works. The timing of it is like, you can't make it up. So it was just, I went in there early in the morning to go work out, and then, I knew I was about to sign my contract that day. So it's just crazy how the timing of thing goes, and, just doing the right things. At the end of the day, like, that's what that represents to me. Like 2 years ago, I was literally in a car on my way to LA, to get sober, go to a rehab facility. Like, and 2 years later, I'm almost made $100 million, got a $100 million contract, which is like, it's bizarre. It just shows you, like, if you do the right things consistently and put your, right foot forward, it's like, it's unbelievable where you can go. And it's exciting for me because I know it's just the beginning. And like, I'm so far from where I want to be, which is, a Hall of Famer. I want to be I want to be a great player. The money, Kobe talks about all the time, like money's always, money's never should be your motivation, because once you get the money, then you're not playing for anything. So like for me, at the end of the day, I'm playing for the love of it. And, Coach Marinelli talks about all the time, like having that childish love for the game. And that's just, for me, it's like, I feel like a kid. Obviously the money's amazing, but if I play the right way and continue to take care of myself the way I'm doing, I'm going to make more money than I ever imagined. So it's just a blessing, man. It's super, super exciting. My family, my fiance, everybody's all excited. And, I'm just doing what I do. Show up early in the morning, get to work, and, keep pushing forward.
If you don't mind me asking, you could not answer if you don't want, but what caused you to get into the car that day on the 20th, the 11th of March, 2020? What caused you to get in that car to go to Los Angeles, Max?
At first I didn't want to get in the car. And that's the scary part about, that disease, the disease I have. Addiction is no joke. And I was at my last straw. Like I was at the point where just mentally, physically, I was so drained that I knew I didn't want to get in the car. I didn't want to go to rehab, but I knew I literally had to. And that's kind of what it was for me. I looked myself in the mirror and was like, I need help. Like there's no other way. I got to get help. And without the people around me, with the team, from my agent to my mentors, from, to my fiance, all the people around me, like without them, it wouldn't be possible. So there's so many people I can, give credit to, but yeah, the main reason was just, it was time, to stop living that way, and just change what I had going on.
And if I had told you as you got in that car, hey, the decision you're making right now is going to lead to 2 years from now you signing damn near a 9-figure contract because it's going to unlock the talent in you, what would you have said, Max?
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I would have, looking back, it didn't even seem real. For me, looking back for these 2 years, it's been 300 or close to 700 days or whatever, or a little over 700 days. like the amount of footwork that I've had to do to get to this point is insane. And the exciting part is that it's only been 2 years. Like, I have so much more room to grow. I'm still growing into my body. I'm still 24 years old. I'm young, and got so much more to look forward to. So, yeah, it's just a blessing, you know, not only for me, but my kids, my future kids. Everybody's going to be, you know, taken care of. So it's just, you know, it's that extra security. That's amazing. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to the next one. And to win some more rings, and that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I just saw those tweets just a few hours apart, and it blew me away. I really did, and I'm like, you know what? I got to ask him next time he comes on about that day and what the significance of that day and 2 years apart, and really, you know, because we talk about this sort of subject matter on this show all the time, Max, is what it means to so many people to see how making these decisions and sticking with it, and it being very difficult, I'm sure, for you as a professional athlete, being around, you know, spirits, if you will, you know, and in Las Vegas, my gosh, you know, and how it's paid off, literally, figuratively. It's so cool. It is so cool, Max. It's so awesome.
I appreciate it, Rich.
You are very welcome. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here